Hola mi gente, it's Nina with another video, and today I want to talk about an incident that happened with a customer. So I was standing there and I think I was washing my restroom, washing my register, and I was looking at a man that was standing there. So I was looking at him and I was like, okay, he's probably waiting on something or something. So I'm just standing there washing, cleaning, sanitizing my area so I won't get the corona. So he's standing there for a good while. Finally, whoever he was waiting for comes up, and they're like, all of a sudden, I guess she was mad or something. They were arguing. She seemed like she had attitude or whatever, and he seemed like he was just ready to go. And he looked older and she looked younger. So I'm assuming that was her dad maybe, or it might have been her husband. I don't know. But she seemed like she was um very problematic, like argumentative. So they come into my line and I'm like, okay, they're coming in my line. But I'm just, staying calm. And then next thing you know, she comes and stand right there in front of me. And now we have a bigger shield. The last time I told y'all the shield was small, like this. Now it's bigger. It's covering from where you pay all the way to the other side of the register. So, the guy, wait. So she started putting up stuff. And then she kind of had like an attitude like, you got to put up your own stuff. I put up my stuff. Now it's time for you to put up your stuff. And she just had a nasty attitude. And I'm like, this man's old, man. You need to treat him with respect and, help him out. Because he looked like he was struggling too to put his stuff up there. But I didn't say nothing because I was like, that's none of my business. Anyways, so she comes up to me and she's standing there. And she's like, oh, I like your hair. And I'm like, thank you. And then I was like, okay, but then she's probably not gonna give me a hard time. She was just giving him a hard time. I don't know what's going on with them two. So next thing I know, the stuff is coming up. I start scanning, and she had 2 cartons of eggs. So I decide to bag it because I was like, it's cartons of eggs. It's okay for me to bag them because, eggs, and then it'll be easier for her to put it in her basket. And, I'm just trying to be nice and, use up the bags that I had because I had a large amount of bags that were singles. So I decided to grab that bag and then put the 2 eggs in there and then put it to the side. Next thing I know, she's talking about, can you woo, can you double bag that? And I'm like, did this lady just tell me that I need to double bag the eggs? And in my mind, I'm thinking, well, maybe if I don't say nothing, this lady will get a clue and go bag her own stuff. Because at our store, we don't bag this stuff. The customer does. It's kind of like a sack and save. You sack, you save. So I'm like, this lady needs to go get her own stuff and double bag it. If she wants special stuff, she needs to do that. I'm just trying to be kind and bag it. I don't have to do all the extra. So I'm just scanning the groceries, and she repeats herself again. She says, can you double bag that? And I'm just acting like I don't hear her. Because in my mind, I'm saying, you're supposed to be bagging this stuff. So next thing you know, she like comes like this, a little bit more on this side, more closer to my face. And she taps on the plastic shield. And it's like, sorry. But yeah, she like taps on it. And I'm like, bruh. She's like, can you double bag it? And I'm like, you're supposed to be bagging your own stuff, ma'am. And she got mad. She got mad. And she was like, well, If you didn't feel like double bagging it, why didn't you do it? Why did you even start bagging my stuff? And this and that, and she started bagging her stuff, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, lady, I'm not here to argue with you. Go bag your stuff. I almost said something else, but go bag your stuff. And she just rambling on, rambling. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, all I know, you better not come over here, because you, woo, something gonna happen. Just don't come in my space. So just stay over there rambling and bag your stuff. That's what I want you to do. So then I decided to mess with her a little bit. So I'm done scanning her stuff. So then I grab one of my single bags again, and then I'll start bagging it. And she's like, oh no, you don't need to bag it. You don't feel like bagging, okay? You don't have to bag me. I could do it all myself. I just keep bagging it. Next thing I know, I grab the single bag and I put it into another bag and another bag and I give it to her. And then I tell her, okay, your amount is blah, 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 blah. And then she comes around to come pay her stuff. And then I grab the receipt and I say, thank you for being a smart shopper. You have a nice day, ma'am. And that was that on that. So she went and rambled over there, and she was looking all mad, like, and her husband or daddy or whatever it was, he was looking at me like she get on my nerves too or something. That's how he was looking at me. So I scanned his stuff, and because they had separate orders, so I scanned his stuff, and then I help him bag because he's elderly. I always help elderly people bag their stuff. And then I just give him the stuff, and I said, tell him the same thing. Thank you for being a smart shopper, because that's what we always say. And then have a nice day. But one thing I noticed that a lot of people nowadays seem like they just want to argue a lot, because a lot of people are like basically stuck in their house. So it's like almost like they're searching for arguments. Like every little thing bothers them. It is understandable, because when you're a person that's not used to being in your house, it kind of makes you go crazy. So basically, like somebody that hasn't ate in a day or something, they start getting very argumentative. So people are grouchy, if you want to say. So people like that, when they're used to being out a lot, and then now they're forced to stay inside their house, sometimes they get to argumentative situations or spirits that they want to argue all the time, because they're, basically annoyed by being at their house. So, sometimes you just got to be patient with these people, but sometimes they be getting on my nerves. So, I'm going to say something smart too. So, I'm not just going to be sitting there letting you disrespect me. I'm not about to do that. I will not let nobody disrespect me. I am a very respectful person. I respect everybody and their space. So when you disrespect me, it gets real. So that's all I gotta say. So y'all have a great day, night, or whenever y'all watch this. So have a nice one. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell to keep yourselves informed of every time I upload a video. So, bye. Check it out.